Porygon, please attack Hawlucha. Okay. We get a freeze. Alright, so if you're watching this today, the day of release, happy Mexican Independence Day. Viva Mexico. I have my tricolor Rey Mysterio mask on for today. We're featuring Hawlucha. We got the Mega Hawlucha hype going on, so why not, make it a showcase? The Hawlucha that we are using today is an unburdened Focus Sash set. It does have Taunt. You can have some support with coaching, Endeavor for some speedy Endeavor shenanigans. You got Rock Tomb for additional speed control. It's the perfect support Hawlucha in my opinion. The Pelipper with a Choice Scarf. You got, fast muddy waters, hurricanes, icy wind. But you also have the wide guard because there's certain things that you really want to make sure you don't get doubled up on, like eruptions, earthquakes, etc. Rock slide. You got the Talonflame with the covert cloak. You always make sure you get that tailwind up. You got the quick guard for all those fake out spammers, fake out leads, etc. But you have double attacking move. Dual Wing Beat is a really nice tech for mons like Jump Bluff. They're usually Sash, but you are able to take them out in one hit. So with Gale Wings, you have priority. You avoid them sleep powdering you, even like a Lilligant. You can Dual Wing Beat, get priority while Gale Wing boost, knock them out. We have a Choice Specs Gholdengo with Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Focus Blast, and the cheeky Steel Beam. This is a Terra Steel Beam that's gonna hurt. Unless you're an Incineroar, this is gonna really hurt you. Then we have our double dragon duo here with Sturdy Archaludon. So you have a double, like Sturdy and Focus Sash Hawlucha, so you have a double chance to take a hit without worrying about how much power that hit is and surviving. But you also have Assault Vest Baxcaliber. It's a Terra Ground with Earthquake, which synergizes with this team very well. You can spam Earthquake next to Pelipper, Talonflame, Hawlucha. They pair up very, very well. Baxcaliber mitigates what Archaludon is, not able to take care of right away. Like Rillaboom, for example. It's a really fun looking team. I saw the concept online by a player named Alps, ALPS on X, but they didn't have EVs listed or anything like that. So this is my interpretation of the team and my spreads that I used. I did take the mons and the sets, which I thought was a genius, and I hope that I do them justice. So I hope you enjoy. This is some Reg H content, and we'll see you in the battlefield. Alright, so we're up against Kato with a very Reg H team here. Very nice team. We want Hawlucha up front for sure, so we can taunt. Now, the Jump Bluff, it's an issue. It's an issue. So we want Talon here to set. We're either going to set Tailwind, so taunt Porygon 2 with Hawlucha, and we're going to possibly Gale Wings, Dual Wing Beat the Jump Bluff. We don't want them to have speed control on their side, so We want rain 100%. 100%. And I'm between Arch and Bax here. Got Incineroar. You got 2 weak to fighting with Aura Sphere. And yeah, I think we're gonna go with Archaludon here. Porygon is most likely Terra fighting. Most of this composition. Okay, so protect Trick Room, maybe? They're gonna wait to proc. Yeah, so we can talk here. And what are they gonna do with... What are they gonna do with the bear? We can bring in Archaludon. If they go for a ground move into Talonflame, they're hella brave and hella calling me out. But I can see them protect to proc the Flame Orb first. If they Facade, they're not going to do a lot of damage. They're going to break my Sturdy though. I really doubt they will Earthquake here. They can bring in Ensign from the back as well. That's a possibility. I switch first. What are you going for? Protect. Trick Room? Question mark? And Trick Room, yeah. So now, we want to double into the bear, right? Huh. We do want to double into the bear. I feel like Endeavor slash Draco Meteor, Aura Sphere. We are Stellar. Do I need my Terra? They can also Terra the bear into Ghost, right? Let's cover for that. YOLO. We cannot let that bear go unchecked. Porygon 2 is a danger as well. But that bear is the bigger threat. Did some damage. Not a whole lot. Okay. The bear is gone. Porygon, please attack Hawlucha. Okay. We get a freeze. No bueno. No bueno. That's RNG for ya. We didn't miss the Draco, but we got frozen. So you got Torkoal, Porygon. What do we want to do now? Do we start Rock Tombing? I feel like Endeavor here. Porygon, start getting some damage in. Let's bring in Pelipper. I don't want to rely on unfreezing right now. If they Earth Power Archaludon, that would be amazing. Okay. Dear Torkoal, do not double into Hawlucha. And they did. Alright. That was enough to KO Hawlucha. Porygon still taunted. They're not taunted. Here we go. Let's hope we thaw. Because they're gonna switch their Torkoal out here. I almost guarantee it. Electro Shot into... I want a Hurricane. I want a Hurricane. Maybe a Confusion. Hold up. Hold up. Do we get the Confusion? Can we get some duckies? No duckies. And we're still frozen. Trick Room's up. Okay. This is not good. This is not good. Are they gonna recover? What we can do is try again and save our Pelipper here. We want to save our weather. I feel like they're gonna take Torkoal back. Yeah, I knew this team was tough. Took down the bear, but that freeze is hurting. Yeah, we're still frozen. Jesus. What do we do here? I mean, we're losing someone. They withdrew Torkoal. Charizard. Ice Beam. Talon. I think we're cooked. We? Or are we? Hold on. Do we KO? I really don't think we KO though. Do we KO? We KO! We just 619 that Porygon. And we're under Trick Room, so your son goes first, right? And my rain should go second. So I keep my rain. Yeah. They had Helping Hand. It's probably an overheat, which is bad because we got 2 turns of Trick Room. Yeah, that's bad because the Torkoal can KO our Archaludon. Do we go for the Muddy Water here and hope? We're going last, like there's no doubt about it. Terra Ghost, okay, so you're avoiding a super effective hit. Fair. They keep Helping Handing, and they had Eruption. They probably don't want to risk. Who did you attack? And with what? Air Slash. Yeah. We got cooked here. We got cooked. Electro Shot into Charizard. Let's go, Archaludon. Yeah. They should have Eruptioned to turn 1. Alright. We were doing so good up until that freeze. But you know, that's the game we play. Sometimes we freeze, sometimes we get frozen. GG's. Alright, now we're going up against Rogue with a very cool team. You have your Ice Core with Baxcaliber and the Ninetales. You also have Setup with the Volcarona. You have your supportive Rillaboom, Trick Room on Porygon. This is possibly a Tailwind Volcarona, if it's not a setup. And Scarlet is interesting here. So they're not using a water type, but they're using double fire. I'm definitely leading Hawlucha for the taunt. And I almost want to start with Archaludon here, so we can start chipping away. We want to bring Pelipper on the back for sure to disrupt their I'm gonna change my mind here. Let's bring it in the back. I don't want the Rillaboom to disturb my Sturdy with Fake Out. My thinking is Steel Beam can probably knock out Porygon, but I do need Gholdengo for their backs / their Ninetales. So let's just coach. I'm sorry, not coach. Taunt. Let's make sure we click that correctly. Into Porygon 2. And do I want to make it rain? I probably want to make it rain and swap out in the turn following. Do I need my let's save the Terra. I don't want to Steel Beam and take a hit, because if Baxcaliber Earthquakes, yeah, they protect. What now? You get taunted. Make it rain. We're gonna chip it. Okay. No Trick Room for you. So I think Rock Tomb to slow down the Baxcaliber. And now I'm actually tempted to Terra so we can get that damage in. We will not KO Porygon 2, but we will make enough damage where it's a one hit away. If they swap in Ninetales, it will hurt. Oh, swapped out. Who is it? One of your fire types? Scarlet. Okay. That was very nice. Double swap. So now we know all 4 of their mons. Volcarona. So double fire. So next turn, I want to bring in Pelipper in Gholdengo's place for sure, so we can start mitigating damage here. They saw my rock move, and Volcarona is probably going to Terra next turn. What I want to do is taunt Volcarona. They're probably going to defensive Terra anyway. We want to avoid their Tailwind or Quiver Dance. We don't want to let it set up. We don't. We can keep Rock Tombing later. Yes. I saw that coming. Volcarona. You don't want to take a stone to the face. Water. Nice Terra. Protect. Good call. Taunt. What did you go for? Heat Wave. Alright. It's Life Orb. Okay. So now Volcarona. It's chipped. What do I want to do? Skeledirge is in danger here. I don't think they stay in. I really don't think they stay in. And Hurricane is my best move here. I'm going to double the Skeledirge just in case they swap in Baxcaliber. Okay. Goodbye. Start Rock Tombing. Speed drop. What are you gonna do now? Heat Wave. They're chipping themselves with Life Orb. They're taunted. They cannot protect. And I feel like they're in range of... They have to be in range of Hurricane. So now we're gonna Rock Tomb here. Hurricane here. This will not KO Baxcaliber, but if he takes a KO, that's completely okay, because I actually want to bring my Gholdengo back out before they set Trick Room. Okay, good. Please take a KO. Take a KO. Icicle Spear, good job. Now I bring my Gholdengo in and seal the deal. It's a good thing here. What I can also do is bring in the Archaludon and double up into Porygon. Take advantage of the rain. It's low enough, right? How many turns of rain do we have? 2. Yeah, we gotta take advantage of these rain turns. Protect. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, oh, pal. And we got the confusion. We got our reading glasses on. Alright. We got rid of the Trick Room setter. Baxcaliber is -1 speed. And we have 2 turns of... I'm sorry, 1 turn actually. But yeah, it was a seal deal. GG's Rogue. Very cool looking team. That's a team that I would try out myself. Alright, we're going up against Hernan. And my apologies, I know that this is technically a Reg H team. And hopefully this is a competitive battle. It looks competitive to me. They got Intimidate, they got Tailwind, Wide Guard, Icy Wind. I can see Frostglass doing a Frost Breath onto Anger Point. I see Anger Point Tauros, Anger Point Crocodile. This is gonna be interesting. I see a lot of anger points here. So how do we go around this? We can Tailwind and try to get some damage, right? We will survive a hit here. I think with Baxcaliber, you're covering Crocodile, you're covering Flamigo, you're covering, you know, Priority Ice Shard. Yeah. Okay. Are they gonna Terra? Is the next question. Because this is an obvious Frost Breath double attack possibly. What we can do is dual Wing Beat. Do we really need Tailwind? Probably do. We can taunt the Frost Glass to avoid any like Will-O-Wisp, Destiny Bond, all that kind of shenanigans. Taunt. Alright. Frost Breath. There's the proc. That was a lot of damage, buddy. Anger points. You're not gonna one-hit KO the Hawlucha because of Sash, and that is completely fine. You did a lot of damage to yourself. You did a lot of damage to yourself. What we can do here, Baxcaliber. So, we can Earthquake, chip the Frost Glass, coaching here. Will that KO Tauros? I hope so, but I'm also covering in case of a protect. I want to chip the Frost Glass. The defense is also good. There we go. Goodbye, Tauros. Are we gonna get Curse Body? No, we're not. Okay. It did not proc the Sash, but we're on Tailwind. Carbonable gets... It does get Wide Guard, so we want to cleave. And I think this is a good time to Rock Tomb Frost Glass. +1 cleave should be enough. No Wide Guard came out. And we are +1 in attack and defense. Yeah, goodbye. We got Tailwind. We got defense boost. We're also AV. Flamigo, my friend, you're not looking very good here. So once again, we want to go for the accurate move, Glaive Rush, and we're gonna Endeavor. Cancel. Yeah. That was a pretty quick one. Don't use Icicle Crash if you don't have to, because you'll miss. We learned this. Alright, so we're going up against GG. GG has a Sun-heavy team. We have Lilligant, they can double its speed in the sun. You have one Sun Setter. and then what it's a most likely Scarf Tiflotion that can Eruption. Then you have Gallade that can Trick Room / Wide Guard. But you also have Hydreigon that can Tailwind. So I know my Hawlucha has Taunt. I want to start off with Hawlucha in the front. I also want to have Archaludon looks good here because of the Sturdy. So a Sturdy and a Hawlucha here. I have to bring Pelipper. It's a must. Pelipper here looks really good. Really good. I'm thinking about Gholdengo. Hear me out. Choice Specs Shadow Ball can really dent their team here. Bax also looks good. Let's do Bax. Bax has priority Ice Shard for the Lilligant, which I'm assuming it's the Sash user. I didn't bring Talonflame. Almost feels illegal. But yeah. So, Scarf Eruption here, maybe? What we can do is take the Eruption, and I believe my Hawlucha is faster. I'll take that. We'll go Rock Tomb. Do I really believe they will go into Trick Room? I don't think so. They have a pretty fast team, so... Yeah, they swapped out Gallade. Proc my Unburden, I don't care. Sun, Eruption. I have Sturdy, and I have Sash. Bring it on. Yeah, that's Scarf. Unburden is procced. That's half of your life. Will this kill? I wasn't sure. Crit didn't matter probably. So now Hawlucha is faster than Ninetales for sure. They bring in Lilligant. Let's taunt Lilligant. Bring in Pelipper. I do lose my increase in special attack, but we don't want that speedy Lilligant spamming Sleep Powder. Pelipper also takes care of the sun and turning off Heat Wave spam, double damage. If I lose Hawlucha, so be it. Triple Axle. Ooh. Triple Axle. That's a bad miss on their end. Now, am I going to predict a swap here? Probably. We'll go Bax. What we can do, they will try to probably... We can do this. Icy Wind. And Icicle Crash to take out the Lilligant. We need the Lilligant gone. Even if they swap Ninetales out for Gallade. And they don't. So we're in a good position here. Speedfall. Speed Fall, Icicle Crash, we break Sash, and we take down Lilligant. Now we're not worried about sleep, we're locking in the rain. You just gave me Thermal Exchange. A lot of people forget about Baxcaliber and Thermal Exchange. Now I have a boost to my attack. Will they wide guard? I don't know, but I'm gonna go ahead and Gleed there. I don't want to stay on Icy Wind, so I'm gonna swap out. If I lose Archaludon, so be it. I want to target Delayed also, just in case of a Trick Room. They didn't Terra. Okay, Ninetales, we're good. They're probably expecting something like a Water move or an Earthquake. Goodbye, Gallade. Excellent. I'm not worried about the Ninetales with my AV. Yeah, look at that. And you're powering me up again. Baxcaliber is so good in Reg H. I actually ran Baxcaliber in Reg C the whole season. My team had Baxcaliber the whole season. Now we can actually Icicle Crash, but I'm not going to. I don't want to miss an Icicle Crash. We have more than enough to knock it out right here. Yep, cancel. Hurricane plus Gleed. It was going down, but GG's. GG. Alright, we're going up against Wheezy. And they have what looks like a Trick Room team. Outside of Salamence, they're very slow mons. So we can expect Grim in the lead, Farigiraf in the lead. We really want Hawlucha here with Taunt. And I don't know if I want Quick Guard to guard from the Fake Out. I probably do. And at the same time, if I taunt Amoonguss and the Rage Powder, I cannot taunt the Farigiraf at the same time. So I need a plan. You cannot Fake Out Gholdengo. So my other alternative is to hope for some massive damage up front. We do want weather, right? I'm gonna lock in these two kind of quick. Ran out of time again. But as much as I want weather, a Scarf Pelipper on the Trick Room is not gonna be good. Yeah, for Ridge. Man, Quick Guard would have been good here. It's okay. So what we're gonna do, what if they go for like a Flare Blitz or a knockoff on Gholdengo? What if we can Terra Ghost and Taunt here? Do I risk a Focus Blast? I kinda want to. If this is a Mental Herb for Farigiraf, that sucks. YOLO. Let's go for it. You're gonna 619 this Incineroar with this Focus Blast. We need to stop Trick Room, and I don't think there's a way to one-shot the Farigiraf. Maybe Steel Beam? I don't know. Now I feel like I should have at least tried. But here goes nothing. No fake out. No mental herb? No mental herb. And we land a focus blast. That was so close. Note to self. You do not OHKO in Incineroar. Psychic noise. They weren't even going for the trick room. Good to know. You cannot parting shot Gholdengo. Okay. They are taunted. What if we Rock Blast here? You're not going to try to parting shot again, right? But if you knock off, I'm okay losing my Power Herb here. I feel like Incin is gonna knock off one of the two slots. That did not KO at all. Bummer. Foul play. We live in one. Hawlucha living in one. Okay. They knocked off. Now we can Endeavor. And we can, because they're still taunted, Aura Sphere over here. We're max speed Archaludon. That's definitely OHKOing the Incineroar. And then we leave the Farigiraf in one. Well, now we're not KOing the Incineroar. Gastrodon. I wonder why though. Foul play. They really want this Hawlucha gone. Sure. Sure. Now I have a very safe Aura Sphere on the right side. They shook off the taunt. That's fine. Let's bring in Baxcaliber for the Gastrodon. Are we going to bait the Incineroar though? We can Glaive Rush here, Aura Sphere here. We can catch the Incineroar on one of the slots, hopefully. Uh-oh. Please don't be Terra Fairy. Okay, we're good. I'm like, please don't be Terra Fairy. They're probably expecting Ice Move. That was a big chunk. Goodbye for Reg. Yawn. They're gonna try to Yawn spam us. So here comes Incin? Yeah, Incin. So Fake Out and Yawn is a thing. You can, if you want to. However, I am going to take Incin down this turn. Yeah. I'll take this sleep if I take down Incineroar. That's fine. You had to fake out one. I don't understand when people fake out and protect. Like, you fake out so you can do something else. You could have cycled the yawn. You could have yawned Baxcaliber. Put it on a timer. But instead, you just protected. That's fine with me. Amoonguss. Okay, so we're gonna go into Gholdengo. You cannot Spore Gholdengo or Yawn. I already have a Sleeping Beauty over here. What we can do is we can try to Draco. We're not gonna wake up, but we can try to Draco Gastrodon. I want to reset my Intimidate. Baxcaliber was intimidated. And at the same time, we are Protect. You got no mileage here. You could have Pollen Puffed your Gastrodon, or, you know, Spored, just in case I stayed in. Yeah. I don't understand these plays, but, you know. I'll take it, I guess. I think Shadow Ball is safe. What are they gonna do? Protect Gastrodon? We can start chipping away here. And Draco this side. We don't wake up. That's fine. What are you gonna do? That half health thing. Wow. That's fine. Earth Power. They could have Earth Powered on this other side. Are they going to protect? Let's split our damage. We have to wake up at some point. Yeah, they're alternating protects here, but I'm gonna get damage on Gastrodon. I wake up. I can save my Draco Meteor for next turn, but I'm not asleep anymore. We're gonna chip the Gastrodon. That's pretty good. We lose our Gholdengo, but both sides are chipped. Draco Meteor for sure is gonna take down this Amoonguss, I feel. And you're on cooldown from... You're on cooldown from the Protect. So I can Glaive Rush Gastrodon, or I can Icicle Crash the Amoonguss. I feel like Icicle Crash here, Draco Meteor here should be fine. If RNG goes against us and we miss one of the moves, then that gives them another chance, but I feel really good with this one. And now I miss. Why did I say something? Oh my god. They lived on that? Wow. I completely jinxed myself there. I jinxed myself. Yeah. We had a winning position, and I jinxed myself. Ay. Okay, we're gonna Glaive Rush. Don't matter, I have to take a sleep turn here. So what I should have done is my original plan of Glaive Rush the Gastrodon and Draco the Amoonguss. So that was on me. Sometimes we backs, sometimes we hacks. Look at that AV. That AV damage is nice. Didn't take too much. I mean, do we stay sleeping? I wake up. We land. Goodbye Spore and Pollen Puff. I don't think they yawn this turn. Okay, we could take 2 more. Now, if I Glaive Rush, I don't think I knock it out. I really don't. My fear is I Glaive Rush. If they Earth Power me, then I'm gonna take more damage, and that's a loss. If I Earthquake, it's definitely not KOing, and the ice moves are not KOing, so I'm gonna have to take a risk on Glaive Rush, and probably they're gonna Yawn Protect. I'm gonna hope for a crit or something. Come on, Bex. Another survival. Jesus. Yeah, they're gonna protect this turn. I'm gonna fall asleep. Yada yada. I think they locked it in here. I'm pretty sure they locked it in now. Do we have an out? Maybe. If we wake up like turn 1, we cannot take 2 turns of sleep. We cannot. Come on, Bax. Wake up. Turn 1, wake. We don't get it. We could take 1 Earth Power. Yeah. Alright, we need to wake up this turn. Otherwise, it's a wrap. So yeah, I really think I should have Glaive Rushed when I had the chance, not Icicle Crash the Amoonguss. So that's on me for going with an inaccurate move, which, to be honest, 90% accuracy, it might as well be 50%. Can we wake up? We don't. GG's. That's game. We take a loss, and we shouldn't have, but we learned. If you have the option to kill with accurate moves, take that option. Don't risk. Don't get hexed. Alright. So thank you for watching ChaosVGC. We had some fun with this Unburdened Hawlucha team. We did take a couple losses, but with all fairness, I made a really big mistake using inaccurate moves on one of the matches. And let's not forget, we got frozen twice. So luck wasn't on our side in those games, but hey, that's the game we play, right? Overall, this team synergizes very well. It's got some really nice techs. You do have speed control. What I make sure that I point out is prevent Trick Room at all costs. Prevent Trick Room. If you prevent Trick Room, you'll do very well. Outside of that, the team feels very nice. You have a lot of ground immunity, considering that you have, you know, Mon's weak to Earth Power, etc. So as long as you keep that in mind, you're able to pivot and do some really nice plays. You got some really nice techs. So hope you enjoy. The paste will be in the description. However, since this was a recreation that I made, I don't have a rental. And mainly because I already used my slots for other rentals. But you know, the paste will be there if you want to try it out. You can always improve the EVs or the sets, but I feel like this feels very well. I will take it on other tournaments like Limitless, VGC Online. I liked it that much. But until the next time, thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.